Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play 1001 Games. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we're hopping into the seventh guest. This is a live action sequence mixed with 3D rendered interactive movie puzzle game. And we're gonna be making the best of it. This game is unsuitable for children because of horror and sexual innuendo. So now we're talking. Let's go ahead and start a new game here and see what happens. Now, there were live action sequences in this game, apparently recorded with a Super VHS camcorder and some improvised blue screen, and possibly only 35,000 Gs, or 35 Gs. 35,000 Gs would be $35 million. That would be an expensive game back in the day. Produced by Virgin and Trilobite. There's actually a really interesting story about how this game was made. So a couple of employees from Virgin went to the Virgin execs and were like, yo, we got this idea for a haunted house puzzle game. And the Virgin execs basically fired them on the spot because they wanted them to make the game but do it as their own company. So like that must have been like the world's most awkward meeting. The execs like come back and they're like, we have good news, we love your idea, and you're fired. And the guys are just like, what? And they're like, no, we want you to make the game, you know, like, but just get the hell out of here. Go start your own company, come back to us, we'll produce it, blah, blah, blah. Music score by the Fat Man. Oh, remember Tongue of the Fat Man, that really bad old DOS fighter that we played? I guess the Fat Man had a second career besides, you know, refereeing intergalactic Mortal Kombat matches. He also made music for games.
He was a drifter, moving from town to town, robbing a gas station here, a grocery store there, until one night.
Whoa, it's like the book is alive.
She was coming home from choir practice, but she never got there. Stoff took her purse and ran away.
She doesn't look like she's coming home from choir practice.
He had nothing, no life, no possessions, no dreams.
Who like hunches through the woods like that, like all suspiciously coming home from choir? Okay, etc., etc. There's live action video in this game, guys. It blew people's minds back in the day. Oh, is there no way to skip this? There's no way to skip this. Alright, back in the day, like this kind of stuff like blew people's minds, but obviously these days it just looks a little dated. I mean, it's kind of interesting. This plot is basically there's this reclusive toy maker who's an old wandering hobo, and he makes cursed dolls in his mansion, which sounds creepy enough to begin with. And 6 guests were invited to stay the night, solve puzzles, and learn his terrible secrets. And by the way, if somebody ever approaches you with this deal, never take this deal. If someone is like, come to my house, my haunted, creepy dollhouse, and solve my puzzles to learn terrible secrets, you should run away. But none of the guests survived. But the next day or the next night or whatever, the 7th guest, who is you, who is an amnesiac, who can't remember what happened, is basically going through, following the footsteps of the disappeared guests, trying to figure out what the hell happened. So, yeah, it's sort of a, I've heard this game described sort of as dreamlike and nightmarish at the same time. Like, it has sort of a dreamlike quality if you're watching the videos in the background here. This seems like very old-timey, sort of ghosty. So, I'm excited for this game. It's less of an adventure game and more of a puzzle game. So, it's you know, it's not like a Sierra-style adventure game where you have to wander around and figure out what to do. It's like every room just has a puzzle, and you just solve it. It's very straightforward. And the game even has a mechanic where if you can't solve a puzzle, you can go to the library and read a hint book, and it will give you hints on how to solve the puzzle. And like the 3rd time, I think, you read the hint book, it's just like, all right, here's the solution. Like it just straight up gives you the answer to the puzzle. So it sounds like my kind of game where like if you're really stumped, it's like, what the hell, here you go. Just solve the puzzle, move on. So it's more about this sort of story and kind of creepy atmosphere and stuff. This story is kind of going on long though, and none of the buttons seem to do anything. So for our sake, let's jump ahead and get to some gameplay here so we can experience the 7th guest.
And there was this one last vision, a last dream of a great house, a mansion that the wealthy toy maker was to build. A strange house, a house that scared people.
Whoa, and then it zooms out, and we were in the mansion all along. As I said, this kind of stuff blew people's minds when it came out. You know, like if this were the 90s, you'd like boot this up on CD and you'd be like, oh my god, Diane, get in here! We got 3D! Our computer's 3D now, Diane, come on, quick, get in here, the book, the people are alive, it's live action. Look at this, Diane, where are you? And I think even Bill Gates called this like the future of the interactive media. Like he was blown away by this. This game made huge waves when it was premiered at CES. I think when CDs first came around, CDs and like full motion video and stuff, this was like all the rage, like making pre-rendered videoed video games. And as I say, it kind of feels like dated now because like I want to play, I want to do something, but I'm just sitting here. I'm just sitting here like watching these like poor actors, these like bad actors. They're so hammy. They've hammed it up so much. But yeah, when CDs first came out, everyone thought like, oh my god, the future of video games is movies. And it's like, that is it. Of course, that is not it, because guess what? People still like to play the game. They don't just want to stare at a movie the whole time. It's kind of like when motion controls first came out. Like when the Wii came out, people were like, oh my god, motion controls are the future of gaming. And it's like, no, it's like you know, there's some novelty to it. Some of the motion control games are kind of interesting, but like eventually people just want to go back to having a controller in their hand. You know, people don't want to be standing up on a Wii Fit board, balancing and jumping and stuff. And it kind of goes that way sometimes in gaming, gaming circles, I guess. So yeah, this was a novelty. Not so much gameplay, a lot of like watching stuff. All right, finally some action. So let's go ahead and go into these rooms. Now, by the way, like I love interactive stories as much as the next guy. Like I was a huge fan of Choose Your Own Adventure books when I was a kid, and I love the Telltale games and stuff like that. But even that said, like you know, I still also like a game that lets you play the game. So these kind of interactive movie style games, they have their place. They don't not have a place, but oh look, there's a bunch of ghosts eating cake. But I don't think they're necessarily like the future where like all games are going to be like this. You know, kind of like in Star Trek: The Next Generation, how there's no video games, but they all go on the holodeck and they play like holo novels and stuff like that. I guess Worf does like a training regime where he fights monsters. That's the closest thing to a modern video game in Star Trek, but I still think video games would be a thing. Even if you had a holodeck, you would still want to play a video game sometimes, because sometimes you wouldn't want to like run around the holodeck. That's like going to the gym. Like sometimes you just want to sit in your underwear on like a Sunday and just play. Oh, it's a pulsating brain. I guess this is a puzzle. Oh, you can like talk to people. You can wag your finger at them. You didn't say the magic word. It's from Jurassic Park. All right, let's pulse our brains at this. What is it? Jello? Green Jello here.
Become a grave digger now, have we? You are a glutton.
Man, the music's so loud. Okay, I think we have to...
2 stones. The rest is just icing.
2 skulls and 2 stones. The rest is just icing. Okay, hold on. What do we do here? Wait, what do we do? What do we do? Okay, we have a piece of cake. Now what? Oh, what's happened? Wait, what's going on? Okay, I don't understand. So, I've read that these puzzles... oh, we can make the cake dance. That's a thing. So I've read that for these puzzles, you have to... So for this cake puzzle, you have to like figure it out so everyone has the same piece of cake, basically. But I don't understand how this works. 2 skulls and 2 stones. The rest is just icing.
Some cannot be created more equal than others.
Some cannot be created more equal than others. Okay. So then there, look. So there's 1 piece of cake. Good. Oh, what the heck? And then I'm taking that out. Okay, I don't know what I just did there, but let's keep this train going. And we'll go like that. There we go. All right, so somebody gets to eat that thing, I guess. How about we do this? I don't 100% know what I'm doing, but I think you're supposed to give every guest an equal share of this weird, crazy cake. So we're gonna try and do this. So like this. Okay, you need a skull like that. There you go. We might have screwed ourselves here. Let's see, and then you, and you. There we go. Okay, I see. So we have to get 2 skulls and 2 tombstones, and then a piece of cake. And, oh, I see, and it's not connected. Okay. They probably, you know what, they probably explained that. But I just kind of wasn't paying attention. All right, let's try going out. Bring the cake back to life, boys. I don't know how to reset the puzzle without like exiting the cake and going through this animation. All right, let's give this another shot. So I think we can figure this out. I think puzzles we're okay at, right? So let's try and deal with like the edges first. So 2 skulls. Okay, so this one. Okay, so we need, if we have this stone, then we could do this, or we could do this. Okay, this is like a Sudoku puzzle almost. So, well, let's try this. Let's keep it all around the edges. So let's try this. We'll go like this, this, and this. There we go. That's one person's cake. Makes sense to me. Now, okay, I think we can do this. We can safely assume that it's, well, it would have to be this, because if we take this, then we kind of lock this off. So we'll take this, and this, and we could do that if we wanted. We could do that. It's kind of like trying to look for it and see what we need here. Oh shoot, okay, well I guess we've committed to that. I mean, I guess there was nothing else to do. Okay, so now we need this, and then we would need this. Now we would need this, and then the question is, do we want this one or this one? I think we want this one because this makes like a nice piece here. Okay. I'm assuming this is what we do, by the way. I'm pretty sure it's what we do. I haven't looked much up about this game, but I know there's like a cake solving puzzle, and I'm pretty sure we're doing it right now. We're solving the puzzle. So here's an interesting thing. We can take the whole side if we want, or we could take these 3 and these 2 skulls. So let's see what we need, what else we need here. So if we take this would make like a nice clean piece. So why don't we do that? I don't know if this is gonna work out. Well, why don't we go ahead and do that one? And then, oh, I think we got this. I think we got it. Through the process of elimination. I think we're good. Yeah, look at this. We did it. We used our brains, our pulsating brains from our skulls with the tops cut off. Boom. Who needs a walkthrough, baby? Yeah, all right. So we solved the puzzle. And off we go. There, everyone got the cake. Does that please everyone? I need to figure out a way to adjust the volume here. Because the music, I think, is too loud.
Don't worry. I won't bite. Edward, we could help each other out. I could help you, and you could help me.
Yeah.
Come and talk in my bedroom upstairs, where it's nice and private.
Yowza. There's your sexual innuendo. This is kind of like a murder, oh god. This is kind of like a murder mystery style game. Have you guys ever played those, like, you know, like the dinner theater murder games where, like, somebody's the murderer and then everyone else is a character and you all have to, like, answer questions and stuff? Alright, so we solved this puzzle. The cake's still there, but I assume the puzzle is solved because we figured it out. So, goody on us. Actually, let me just really quickly see if I can adjust the volume here. Alright, I think I got the volume turned down to a reasonable level. Oh shoot, I wanted to go in that door, not turn around. So it is kind of cool, like, for its era, where, like, you can kind of, like, walk around in 3D and stuff like that. But it's a little slow these days. So I guess, like back in the day, it was, like, really cool to see all this. Like, you wanted to watch all the animations, but nowadays, it's like, these animations don't wow. So it's sort of, like, just kind of, like, taking time to, like, do this stuff. It was basically designed, though, so you could sort of freely walk through the house. They wanted the game to be easy to port, so that you could just use it with like a basic, almost like a TV remote if you needed to. And so this game actually ended up on the Philips CDI, which didn't necessarily come with a game controller, but it came with like a DVD remote, basically. So you could play this on the good old Philips CDI. They also sort of had in mind the Nintendo CD peripheral. Like, boy, did they bet on the wrong horses for this. They put this on the CDI and the Super Nintendo CD, which never existed, by the way, because of Nintendo's whole thing of, they were partnered with Sony to make the CD add-on. Then they went behind Sony's back and partnered with Philips, and then Sony ended up producing the PlayStation, which became Nintendo's biggest rival, so it's considered one of Nintendo's biggest blunders, yada, yada, yada. But despite all that, this game is like a wild success. Like, it did very well. It sold millions of copies and so on and so forth. And, you know, we're playing it on good old DOS, and that's how a lot of people played it on PC back in the day. So, like, yeah, think of the other games you were playing at the time. You're playing, like, you know, Doom and well, actually not Doom. Doom would be pretty impressive compared to this. I guess, like, Wolfenstein and Commander Keen and stuff, and Civilization. And then you can have the choice to go into, like, a full freaking movie. All right, let's pulse our brains at the wall here, the door, whatever the heck we're doing.
Here's food for thought. Be warned, though. Your mind will be gorged before this night is done.
Okay, that was like a really funny joke, apparently. So what do we do? So we can just swap some cans. Okay, so we clearly got to spell something. The question is, what the heck are we spelling? GYLP. Okay, so hold on. The small words we can figure out first. They're probably...
There's more to these cans than meets the eye.
There's more to these cans than meets the eye. Maybe one of them is buy. And one of them could be my. So there we go. Because I can't think of any other, like, two-letter words. Okay, so we got by my salty, by the beard of Zeus. We don't have enough letters for all that. Three-letter word. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, here's something that we're going to do. We're going to walk away from this puzzle. And we're going to go find the library, and we're going to find out what the solution is there. Because you guys don't want to watch me, like, clicking on cans for, like, 20 minutes. It'll get super boring for you. And I feel like thought processes are never as interesting. So it's like there's some games that are, like, fun to watch people play. Like, watching me play, like, Mario is fun, whether I'm doing good or bad at Mario. I mean, as long as I'm not doing horrible and just constantly dying on the first Goomba. It's kind of fun just to see me, like, play it. And sometimes I die, but, like, you see me get better and better and pass the levels and so on. But a puzzle like that, where I'm literally just staring for long periods of time going, you know, like, that's not interesting for anyone. So let's find this library. We'll find the library, and we will get some answers to things. I think the library, my guess, is upstairs. Oh, okay, or maybe not. Now, let's just check out a couple more of these rooms, I guess. Why not? I guess we're going into this room. I have lost control. There we go. Now we can go. What does this pyramid, by the way, do? Is that the menu? Oh, the great Ouija board Sphinx. Oh, look, a map. That's exactly actually what I wanted. Okay, so here's the map. Okay, this is far less useful than I thought. Can you go up a floor? Okay, so it's like, here are rooms. There are rooms in this house. Less useful than I thought. Farewell. Okay. Return, restart. Okay, let's go to return. Alright. Or did I click restart? I don't even know. Let's try going upstairs and see what's going on up here. Whee! It's like, maybe I'm like a ghost. I feel like a normal human doesn't move like this. I'm like a disembodied spirit that's just floating around. Oh, look, and there's a picture. Oh, there's heads! By the way, of course, this game is part of our spooktacular week of Halloween, of Spookaween. Oh god, there's ghosts. You know, we've been playing sort of spooky-ish games the last few videos, and today is obviously no exception. If you're not terrified by this game, then you're not human, man, because this is freaking terrifying. Terrifying. Look how creepy it is. Look how scary that guy is. He's like some caricature of Aladdin or something.
Tell me, madman, can you give me real magic? Can you show me?
By the way, notice how all the ghosts have like kind of a blue aura around them? That's because they used poor green screen technology. It's actually blue screen, so, oh god, it's like it. They used sort of poor blue screen technology that left sort of like fuzz around the outline of the characters, but actually they decided to leave it in and make it a quote-unquote feature. Oh god, this is like a demonic clown. They left it in as a quote-unquote feature because it kind of worked for the ghosts. But it's kind of funny because it just, you know, they didn't do it intentionally. It was like their technology wasn't that good. All right, so there's a creepy ghost over there. Let's see if we can find a brain-pulsing puzzle. Because there definitely should, in like a billiards room. Oh, ugh, look at that photo. In a billiards room, there definitely should be some kind of brain-pulsing. Okay, I guess not. We're just going to leave. I assume there would be a brain-pulsing puzzle. A lot of puzzles are, in fact, I think all the puzzles in this game, by the way, were taken from a 19th century puzzle book or books, which is kind of interesting. The puzzles they wanted to include in this game apparently were all copyrighted, and so they just found like a 19th century book of puzzles, and they basically just straight up lifted the puzzles out of that into this game. So it's kind of interesting when you think about it, like, there's not too much game in this game. This really is more of like an interactive story. And I guess that's why they thought it would be interesting for other people to watch. So what is interesting, I suppose, for other people is to sort of watch the cutscenes. So the cutscenes are as interesting for me as they are for you, even though I'm kind of talking over them and skipping them. But me solving the puzzle, I feel like is probably a little boring for you guys. Maybe it'd be more interesting if we were sitting in the same room and you could be shouting suggestions. But I don't know. I think watching video games, there are certain kinds of games that are interesting to watch. Watching someone just puzzle over a puzzle isn't always necessarily that interesting. Oh, another ghost. Ooh, she's a fairly attractive ghost. Yes, I will follow you if I don't mind myself. Oh, God. Oh, look, there's another... Man, these ghosts are getting it on, man. This is what ghosts should do. If you are an eternal spiritual entity and you just have forever to, like, do stuff, you should just, like, spend your time... Like, why haunt the living when you can just spend time, like, having fun with other ghosts? You guys could, like, play pranks. You can get into, like, you know, you could have, like, relations. You could... There's all sorts of fun stuff you could do as ghosts. I can't go in there, I guess. What a jip. I wanted to follow the white-dressed ghost lady there. Okay. I guess let's barge into that room where those other two ghosts were sort of, like, getting it on and, like, see if we can interfere with them. Ooh. Hello. Oh, you're out here now, are you? Like, I wouldn't mind if my house was haunted by a ghost like that. The white lady. Not because she's white, because of her dress, but she's also white, so there you go. Haunted by a white lady. Alright, I think it was this room where the lady in red was seducing that old dude. I guess she did have a skull face, but, like, I'm not focusing on that. Oh, God, the room is warping and twisting in nightmarish ways. Alright, here's a puzzle. The bed puzzle. Alright, let's do this. Rose petals.
Skipping 3s and skipping 5s. Perhaps that's how one derives the answer to this wordy tale. But you won't win. You're bound to fail.
Okay, skipping 3s and skipping 5s. So, What do we do? What can we even click on? Still trying to figure out the rules of that. Okay, here we go. E. Show me an E.
Think so. Skipping 3s and skipping 5s. Perhaps that's how one derives the answer to this wordy tale.
Okay.
When you're bound to fail.
So skipping 3s. So wait, you go forward.
There are stars in space, but no spaces are allowed here. Only stars.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. How about H?
What did Stoff mean by 3s and 5s?
I don't know. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing here. I don't even understand the rules of this puzzle. So let's just look for an eyeball and no. So I guess you could just solve this through trial and error. Okay, yada yada yada, etc. We got it. We got it. Thank you. All right, let's just get out of here. I'm gonna look up where the library is because I want to see some hints for some of these puzzles. Damn it. I was trying to look up something that would tell me where the library was, and instead I found a solution to the bed puzzle. So let's just pound this in and see what happens. TH. Then we go E. And then we go, let's see, the S. And where's the K? So basically the sky is bloody is what we're trying to spell. I don't know how this makes any sense. But there we go. The sky is star ruddy. The sky is ruddy. Like, I don't know how this makes any sense. There we go. Star. Your fate is bloody. And that's what we want to do next. So where's there a Y? There it is. Y O U R. Your F A T E. Let's go with this one. I S. There we go. All right, so we solved it. That was all us. All us. I don't know how this makes any sense.
Don't think you'll be so lucky next time.
I like how we pissed off the ghost. Well, you didn't count on something called the internet, buddy, and it tells me the solution to all your stupid puzzles.
You know the others will try to beat us. But it doesn't have to be that way. Not if you and I work together. We can solve Stoff's puzzle. We can win.
Yowza, taking her glove off.
Get what you want, Edward. What is it that you want? Edward, shall I try to guess?
Oh, wow.
I know where the puzzles
Oh,
are to be
but
solved.
he's a goat-faced dude?
I know where the puzzles are. I'll take you there. But first,
The smell.
Oh, wow.
It's changing. I can't breathe. I feel so sick.
I will give you everything. I will give you what you want.
Alright, so, yeah, definitely not appropriate for children. I wonder if I need to age rate this video. I guess I should. Alright, let's get out of here. So, yay, we got to see a couple of middle-aged or older folks kind of get it on. It's what you guys all were tuning in to see. I know it. I know it. Okay, where is this freaking library? Okay, hold on. Okay, in the library accessed from the door on the far right of the entrance hall, there is a book.
Oh, it's
Oh, what the heck?
beautiful.
I thought we were going back out to the main foyer or whatever.
It's a maze. I remember doing something like this when I was a little girl. You have to follow it all the way to the center.
Okay, I can do a maze. Let's try and do that one. You know what I'm not good with are like wordy puzzles. Like ones that's oh god, where's the start even? What the heck? Wait. Go back to the maze. I want to do this thing. Let's do it. Pulse the brain. Let's get our maze on. Oh, what the heck? I thought we were doing the maze.
Love surprises.
Okay. So, what do we do here? Okay. I don't know what we're doing. We're suddenly playing chess? Okay, now I can't do anything.
Which way should I go?
Which way should I go now? Okay, that did something. And that goes back. And that goes forward, and that goes back. What the hell are we doing here? What are we doing with our lives? I'd like them to go forward. I want them to capture each other. Oh my god. We gotta look this one up too. Like, here's the thing I don't get. How do you get these things to move further forward? Go forward. Go forward. Okay, forget this.
I'm going to have to start again.
I'm gonna have to start again. I'm gonna quit this crap, man. That's ridiculous. I'm sure there's just something, like, obvious that I'm missing, but... I have to say, like, I find that these puzzles, it's like... It's sometimes not even clear what you're supposed to be doing. To the point where, like, I don't even understand how to control them. Okay. I thought I was doing the maze. I don't understand. I'm clicking on the maze. Forget it. We don't want to do the bishop one. My only mission now is to find this library. I feel like that's the only unique thing we haven't done in this game. And, like, I don't know, like, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I've got the gist of it. It's like, yeah, it's a mansion with creepy puzzles, and there's, like, some sort of, like, cheesy dinner theater acting going on, and stuff like that. And that's all fine. But I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to call it. You know, if this was the 90s and I'd never seen, you know, like, people, you know, full motion video in a game, I guess this would be, like, mind-blowing. But no, I just, I don't know. I'm not taken in by this game, in the way that I might have been years ago. Okay, so it says on the right, there's a door. So we're gonna go over there. Take me to the library. No, I want to, yeah, there we go. And we want to go in here. Here's the library, I think. Yes, the library. All right, the hint book. Is this the hint book? Yes. My brain pulsates in anticipation of the hint book. Show me the hints. Yes. If my bishops cannot convert you, perhaps you can convert my bishops. Okay. Every time it fades away, you, like, see the outline of the house. I want to read this hint book 3 times and get the solution. Oh, does it just warp me to the puzzle? Yes, it does. Okay, so if you go in 3 times, then it will solve the puzzle for you. Oh, what the hell? Let's do this. Let's go back to the library. It's so painfully slow to, like, navigate in this house, and you have to, like, sit through these, like, cheesy dialogue things. But, like, I want to see a puzzle get auto-solved for us. I've already looked it up online, and what you need to do is get all the white pieces to the left side and the black pieces to the right side. But again, every time I clicked a piece, it would just go forward and then back, and then forward and then back. So I don't understand what you're supposed to do. So I would love to see the computer do it. And now we get to go through these incredibly slow animations as we go back to the library. Oh man, did any of you guys ever play this game like growing up? And was this game like creepy to you? I mean, it seems kind of creepy, but like, you know, it's definitely no like Amnesia creepy. Like Amnesia, I feel like is kind of a more modern take on this concept, where you're like a totally helpless character wandering through a mansion. You have amnesia, you don't know what's going on. But that game is actually legit like scary. That game is pretty terrifying. This is sort of like a slightly spooky themed puzzle game, but I don't think there's too many frights in here. But, you know. Use traditional bishop moves to exchange the positions. The white and the black bishops. You cannot move a piece into a square where it may be captured. Oh, that's actually a good hint. Okay, hold on. Well, maybe we can make a little progress then. So let's just try and make a tiny bit of progress. So maybe that was the thing that was holding me back. You can't move a piece onto a square where it could get captured. So why not? Let's try this a bit. I don't know why it makes me skip that maze, but I was more curious to try the maze. Okay. So let's see. How could we make a piece not be able to get captured? No. So we do this, and then we do this. I'm like stumped already.
Which way should I go now?
Where should I go now? Man, this is a hard puzzle. How the heck can you move these things so they can't get captured? Well, this one could move, right? This one should be able to move here. I don't know why it won't let me. Move. Okay, there we go. And then...
Which way should I go now?
Oh god, with the freaking dialogue. I don't know why the mouse keeps changing. Oh god. I'm not good enough at chess. Let's just solve this mofo. So I wonder, is it going to show us the process of how you solve it, or is it just going to solve the puzzle? Because I would actually be more interested to see the process. Like, what was I not doing? I find with puzzles, like, I'm not the best at puzzles, but it's always one of those things where, like, when you see a solution to a puzzle, you're always like, oh! And it's always, like, something so simple you just weren't doing. So, alright, into the library. And show me the solution, please. I do, you know, I really do like that this game has this mechanic built in. Because as obscure as I find some of these puzzles, and as hard as they are, and directionless, it is nice to sort of have the option of it being solved. Wait, the puzzle is solved. So do we get to see it be solved, or it just is solved? All right, take me there. I want to see it being solved. I like how we go into this pop-up book. Whoa! All right, reveal the puzzle to me. Well, they don't even show you being solved. They're just like, and it's done. What the? Ah, what a chip! Oh my god, I feel like now I have to go watch a video of somebody solving this. I can't believe that. Oh my god. At least show me how to solve the damn thing. Alright, well, can we look in the mirror, by the way? Oh. There's like a weird, creepy ghost in the mirror. With like baby music. Nothing's creepier in the middle of the night than like baby music or babies laughing or things like that. That's creepy stuff. Anyway, all right, well, this has been Seventh Guest. It's one of the games in the book, 1,001 Video Games You Must Play Before You Die. I think there was a time when this was, like, you know, ahead of its time and, like, you know, cutting edge and stuff. I think nowadays it's just a little dated. The animations as you move around are just very slow. And, like, nowadays, they could remake this, and you could be in full control, and you could move way faster, and, like, it's just not as impressive to see these 3D environments. For its time when it came out, it certainly, like, broke new ground, and we gotta give it credit for that. But I think if we're thinking about, you know, is this gonna be, like, a fun game to play these days? I think it's like playing a game with non-stop loading screens, because every time you click, there's, like, 5 to 10 to 25 seconds where you're just staring at stuff. So if you don't mind those loading screens and you do like puzzles, if you are like a puzzle person, then I think there is something here for you. If you're not super into puzzles, even if you're just mildly into puzzles, but you also hate loading screens, then I don't know if this game's going to do it for you. So, like, I'm happy we played it at Halloween. I feel like it added to the creepiness of the games we've been playing recently. But I definitely wasn't blown away with the gameplay here, or the acting, or the technology, to the point where I'm like, whoa, like, it holds up. Like, this game's still, like, amazing, you know? Like, I can play Super Mario Brothers 1 today and have fun with it, because the gameplay is all still there. I feel like the gameplay has aged. So, that's just my thoughts. What do you guys think of Seventh Guest here? Is it a game that you played? Is it a game that you still enjoy? Let me know in the comments down below. I guess one more thing I will say is, like, that cake puzzle game, that was like a reasonable puzzle. I enjoyed kind of the thought process of having to think through how to, like, get that cake to work. But I can play a game like that on my iPhone nowadays. Like, it's trivial to play a puzzle game like that, and there's going to be no load screens, there's going to be multiple levels, there's going to be more complexity, and so that's why I think this game doesn't hold up, because the stuff this game did has just been done better now. The only thing it's missing is this creepy story. So actually, let's give props one more time to the creepy story of this game, which also was, even though the acting is a little cheesy, but it was kind of ahead of its time to string it all together, so, yeah. Anyway, those are my thoughts. What do you guys think of this game? Let me know in the comments down below, and as always, guys, whether you've enjoyed the game or not, hopefully today has been entertaining. If it has, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff, and we will be back soon with a couple more games in our Halloween Spooktacular Spookfest. Until next time, my friends, you all take care of yourselves, and we'll see you soon. Peace. Alright, let's see this thing get solved, man. Because I gotta know. Oh, I think he's playing an updated version of this game. Look, even he's taking a long time to think. Okay, now what, genius?
Which way should I go?
What the? Oh, what? Wait, you could click on farther squares? Okay, that's one part that I guess I never figured out. Oh my god, okay. So, you know what? I blame this on a lack of understanding of the interface of this game. Like, the eyeball, when you click the eyeball, it moves the piece one place. It's not like when you click the eyeball, you then get like an arrow. Like, an eyeball and a chattering teeth are not good icons. Are you kidding me? Those are like the worst icons to indicate. This is such a non-intuitive interface. Oh my god. Okay. Yes, go there. That seemed pretty obvious. Good for you, buddy. Jeez. Okay, so then the black piece on the second row down can go forward one, and then yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah, look. Oh, there you go. Look. Alright, so once you know how to use the damn interface, the game gets a lot easier. I'm blaming these antiquated icons of skull hand, eyeball, and chattering teeth as not being very informative of what the heck is going on. Anyway, I guess from here, we probably could have figured it out. Alright, guys. There you go. The mystery of the bishops solved. Alright, now, get out of here.